Hello everyone, my name is Gaurang Patel and you are watching the GE Tech Show. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to configure power management and why it is important in overt RHEV and OLVM. If you want the host in cluster to be responsive and available when unexpected failure happens, you should use the fencing. Fencing allows a cluster to react to unexpected host failures and enforce power saving, load balancing, and virtual machines availability policies. You should configure the fencing parameters for your host power management devices and their correctness from time to time. A non-operational host is different from a non-responsive host. A non-operational host can communicate with the manager but has incorrect configuration. For example, a missing logical network. A non-responsive host cannot communicate with the manager. In the fencing operation, a non-responsive host is rebooted, and if the host does not return to an active status within a prescribed time, it remains non-responsible. It remains non-responsive. That requires a manual intervention and troubleshooting. The manager can perform management operations after it reboots by a proxy host or a manual in administration portal. All the virtual machines running on non-responsive hosts are stopped, and highly available virtual machines are restarted on next available host in the cluster. At least 2 hosts are required for power management operations. Okay, let's start configuring power management and fencing on host. The manager uses the proxy to send power management commands to a host power management devices because the engine does not communicate directly with the fence agents. The host agent VDSM execute the power management device actions, and the another host in the environment is used the proxy fencing. This means that you must have at least 2 hosts for power management operations. Demonstrating you the power management fencing on Dell server with iDRAC 9. These steps are also applicable to any server hardware which understand IPMI features. Let's open the admin portal, give the username admin and password, hit login button, go to the dashboard, click on compute and host, select the affected host. By default the host disabled power management, click on edit, go to the power management. By default it's disabled, so enable the power management and KDump integration, click plus sign and give the address of IPMI host or iDRAC host or any HP host. So here I can find only the iDRAC 7, so it does not showing me the iDRAC 6, iDRAC 8 and onwards. So I am using the root password, username and password for iDRAC and hit test button. So it will return me the error that it's failed with the warning. So by default the iDRAC is not configured, so we have to enable the IPMI feature into the iDRACs. So let's open the server iDRAC, go to the iDRAC settings, click on connectivity, go to the network and click on IPMI settings. So by default it's disabled, so just enable it and click on apply button. So we should not use a root user by default, so we are going to create a new separate user because for security reasons some organizations are disable the default root user. So it is better to create a new fans user with the read-only rights. So let's create a user and give the password. In the user role, click on read-only. So by default, the login to iDirect will select by default. So go to the IPMI user privilege and select the administrator. Click on save button. So we have successfully configured the IPMI settings in iDirect Enterprise. Now go back to the server, select existing fencing agent, give the IP address and give the fence user which we created earlier. Password, and in the type section select the IPMI yes, and in options select the LAN plus is equal to 1 value and hit test button. So it should give us the test result that successfully powered on. So if the power is off, then it return the power off status. So now we have successfully configured the power management, and here you can see that it's up and running without the warning. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the content, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.